I'm going to do a quick demonstration of dicehub. So the first thing is to go through to the dicehub website and log in. If you've got an account, log in. If you haven't got one, then you need to create one. Enter in your username and password, and then this is your screen that shows what projects you've got active. So I'm just going to start by creating a new project. Call it Cylinder 2, and you can change the privacy settings on that if you need to. Okay, so this is what you'll see. This is basically an empty project at the moment. So basically what I want to do is to create a mesh using the mesh application and then link it to a solver. So create app, select that one. There's only one mesh at the moment, that's Snappy Hex Mesh. And there we go. So there's nothing there at the moment because I haven't loaded a geometry. But what you should see is background mesh. So if you can't see anything at this stage, then there's something wrong with your graphics card or graphics driver. Sometimes it might not be compatible with the graphics on this platform. So you should be able to see something in the background at this stage, like this, a background mesh. Randomly, it creates this project name, which you can change if you want to. I was going to change it to Mesher. So then basically you just work through these options on the left hand side to create the mesh. So upload a geometry. I'm just going to upload a cylinder STL file. There it is, you can see it straight away, that one in orange. And the next thing is to adjust the background mesh to fit that cylinder. So basically I want a 2D type mesh, so I'm going to do -5 to 15, say. In the Y direction, I want -2, 2. In the Z direction, I want -0.5 to 1. And zoom to fit. I can change the orientation of that. Okay, so the mesh is not uniform at the moment, which I want it to be uniform. Cell sizes might need adjusting on the number of cells. So if I've got 20 in the X direction, Y 4, so assuming the mesh cells are a meter in size. And this is actually the sort of thing that you normally have to set in block mesh. Is basically just the block mesh settings. So if I rotate that, exactly what I want. Okay, so that's done. Material point. Material point is that blue bit there. So I can just change that to 1, 0, 5, 0, 0, whatever I want really. Edge refinement, that is for feature edges. So if you want to have a feature edge refinement, you can select something like say 5 for that. Surface refinement, well, I've only got one surface, so I'm just going to have min for max 5. Volume refinement, no geometrical, I'm going to add a box because I want a bit of weight refinement. If I click on that box there, I can select something like, I don't know, 3, say, 4, and then I can adjust the size of the box. I want it to go from 0 to 5, say, Y min, Y max, that's about right. Z min, Z max. So I've got a box with some refinement in it. I can make that a bit longer if I want. 5. Boundary layers. Yeah, I want some boundary layers to show that I can do that. Boundary layer 1, 0.5. Cell zones. I've only got one cell zone at the moment, so I'm not going to cell zones as refinement regions. I'll leave that at the moment. Just want to run that and see what happens. So then this is all the setup's done for the mesh. It's going to run on some computer in the cloud, and then in a few minutes generate a mesh that we can look at. So having once we've done the mesh, then we can create the solver application, then link that to the mesh. So this is all the output that you normally see when you run SnappyX mesh. It should run fairly quickly. It's just the layer mesh that's going to take a while. And mesh check's done. Okay, that's all good. Next, we just want to have a look at the mesh and check that it looks like what we expect it to look like. The run finished successfully. Show the result. And I've got a mesh. As quick as that. Just the camera. Toggle parallel. If I move that out of the way, that's my mesh. Cylinder's been meshed.